Welcome back to the BodyMaitre podcast. I'm Darreck. In our last episode, we anchored the brilliant, positive light of the 2026 Fire Horse. We talked about abundance, speed, and luck. But where there is bright light, there is also a deep shadow. Today, in part 2, we are going to talk about the side of the Fire Horse that people often ignore until it's too late. The volatility, the anger, the burnout. If you don't master the fire consumes you. So today, we are going to identify the specific shadow programs of 2026 affecting your 4 bodies. And I will guide you through a clearing session to release them. Let's begin. The Fire Horse is the most yang energetic sign in the zodiac. But when that energy becomes distorted, it manifests as destructive haste. Let's look at how this shadow shows up in your 4-body system. First, the mental body. The shadow here is anxiety and impatience. You might feel like you're running out of time. You might make impulsive decisions because you fear missing out. The mind races so fast, it cannot focus. Second, the emotional body. The shadow here is volatility and anger. Fire flares up quickly. In 2026, small disagreements can explode into huge conflicts instantly. Relationships can end in a snap if we aren't careful. Third, the physical body. In Chinese medicine, fire rules the heart and inflammation. The shadow here is burnout and inflammation. Pushing too hard, too fast, until the body forces you to stop. And finally, the spiritual body. The shadow here is ego. The I am right, you are wrong mentality. It disconnects us from source and others. We need to clear these programs now before the year fully kicks in. I invite you to close your eyes again. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine blowing out gray smoke from your lungs. This smoke represents the stress and heat trapped in your body. We are going to perform a conscious clearing. I want you to repeat these releases silently or aloud after me. We are speaking directly to your subconscious and your high self. I ask my high self and spirit to locate all discordant energies related to the Fire Horse shadow. For my mental body, I clear and release the program of running out of time. I clear the fear of missing out. I release the need to rush. I replace this with divine timing and clarity. For my emotional body, I clear and release the program of uncontrollable anger. I clear the need to be right at the expense of connection. I release all irritability and impatience stored in my cells. I replace this with peace and emotional intelligence. For my physical body, I clear and release the program of burnout. I release the habit of ignoring my body's signals for rest. I release all excess heat and inflammation. I replace this with vitality and balance. For my spiritual body, I clear the shadow of ego and separation. I release the struggle. I choose flow over force. Now that we have cleared the space, we must fill it. Keep your eyes closed, and in your heart, repeat this prayer to the Divine Source. Divine Source, infinite intelligence. I stand before you, open and clear. I ask that you fill the empty spaces within my 4 bodies with your pure, unconditional light. Where there was anger, place your divine peace. Where there was haste, place your divine patience. Where there was burnout, place your divine restoration. Grant me the wisdom to see the Fire Horse not as a force to fear, but as a vehicle for my soul's highest evolution. Let my actions this year be an extension of your will. I am aligned, I am protected, I am whole. And so it is. Open your eyes. Wonderful. You might feel lighter or perhaps even a bit tired. That is normal after a clearing. Drink plenty of water today. Remember, the fire horse energy isn't bad, it's just powerful. By clearing these shadows, you ensure that this power is used to build your dreams, not burn bridges. We have anchored the light and we have cleared the shadow. In the final episode of this series, part 3, we are going to look at the roadmap. Make sure you are subscribed so you get notified when the finale drops. I'm Darreck, stay balanced, and I'll see you in the next episode.